Welcome back. I'm going to be at the Fort Wayne Great American Outdoor Show on January 10th, selling my cornmeal grub. So make sure you stop in and see me and get you a bag of my fish breading. Bald eagle. There's too many bald eagles. Anyways, let's go freeze our nuts off. Holy cow, I can't believe that just went down. I can't believe that happened like that. I wish I'd had the camera running. Yeah, boy. It is December 1st. And we're having some of the coldest weather that we've probably had in 2 years. I got 4 days off for Thanksgiving. I planned on fishing all 4 days. And I didn't fish any of it because it was so stinking cold. My voice is muffled because I have a face mask on. But this is Sunday, the last day of it, so I just can't go 4 days without fishing. I don't care how cold it is. The wind chill was 7. That's how cold it is. Yeah, it's ridiculous out. And a fish jumping. Freaking 7 degrees, got fish jumping out here. Like, he hit that right there. I'm using Chuck's hair jigs. If Chuck knew how much fish I was going to catch with them hair jigs he gave me, he probably made me buy them. I'm kidding, Chuck. Those hair jigs catch fish, and I just talked to Chuck before I came up here. He was up here this morning, said he about frozen to death, but did catch fish. And that's all I needed to get me motivated. There's Chuck's hair jig right there. That jig's caught a lot of fish. And I got one of the wife's fingernail files in the truck, and I just gave it a fresh point. It's razor sharp. Let's see if I can catch another one of them. That was actually a baby hybrid, which is a white bass crossed with a striper. Can't even remember. Look at that. Did I get him? Oh, that's a nice one too. Oh boy. What do I got here? That's a good one. Ah, I'm keeping this one. That's a silver. No, that's a wiper. Well, I should go get a stringer. Boy, that's fun. And I was just having this conversation with Chuck. Oh, I'm gonna open my face so you can hear open my face mask so you can hear my voice. I was just having this conversation with Chuck. It is very rare in my experience that you'll have artificial outfish live. It's rare, I think. And I need to keep my line a little tighter because that hook set was weak. Good thing I sharpened that hook. It is so rare that artificial, for me, outfishes live, but You know, I've seen it happen more often than I like to admit. I'm a live bait guy. I'm just a live bait dude, man. But you seen that last one, how hard they're smacking this hair jig. He smacked that so hard. I really couldn't get the hook set because my line was so limp. It is impressive to me how hard both of them fish hit this when it's so cold out. That just shows you those wipers. They only exist to feed. That's all they want to do is eat. See if I can get it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, see what I was doing right when he hit. I don't think Chuck works these hair jigs as quick as I am. I didn't get the spot that I wanted to fish. There's a couple people up in this spot. Oh, he's got one on. See, that's why I wanted to fish up there. He's doing the fish dance there. See, those guys are using minnows. Let's see what he got. Yeah, I'm sure it's a silver. Back in the day, probably in my 20s, middle 20s, I would come up to this spillway at 4 a.m. thinking I'd put it on them, being the only one up here, and I'd pull in here and Chuck's truck would be here. He always beat me up here. And one day we struck up a conversation. We were usually the only ones up here that early, and honestly I got tired of watching him catch them. And he said he'd catch 5 to my 1, and we struck up a conversation and became friends, and I've learned so much from that guy. I'm very thankful that he was such a nice person to me way back then, and we still run into each other up here, and he still outfishes me. And I still learn from him. I'm still learning. I think it'd start to get boring if you didn't learn something. I don't learn something every time I'm out, but I'm always learning. I learned a lot of stuff this summer. I think that's a walleye. We might be going to get the stringer now. That's a walleye. Let's start walking him up to the bank. It isn't a walleye. It's just a nice silver. I'll let him go. Well, that's a good one. Maybe I'll clean a walleye. Well, I hate letting that go, but I didn't bring. Wow. Boy, this is fun, even though it's freezing. He hit that, and my line was so slack, I had to reel in 3 times to set the hook. But the current's taking my line, and it's okay. It's working. It's working out great. Wow, that's a nice one. I should have kept that. Why didn't I bring a stringer down here? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My eyes are all iced over. That's how cold it is. Look at that. Yeah, there. Got you. I got you. Well, it was good for me to get out of the house. I'm freezing. My eyes on my rod keep filling up with ice. There is a tremendous fog in my glasses, and I want to go home now. Thank you for watching till the end. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. And I'll see you next time.